that those who are vandalizing water and sanitation infrastructure in municipalities, in many instances, it's municipal employees working with politicians and working with tenderpreneurs or businesses. It's not an allegation, it's a fact. This is what is happening. And you can't protect something as a municipality when the very people who are supposed to be at the forefront of actually securing the asset are the ones who are destroying it for their own personal gain. That's the reality that we are facing. And there's nobody who can come and convince me otherwise. You can't tell me that we don't know who is doing this thing. In the municipality of Ngaka Mudiri Mulema, for example, when we look at the mechanical work, they said, but there's no proof that there was forced entry here. If there's no forced entry, then who entered? It's somebody who obviously has the keys. It's somebody who obviously knows that if I take this thing out, if I pull it out, it's going to take the municipality 18 hours to get it back, and they're going to require the services of a certain individual. So that is what is happening, and we must be honest about that. We must not shy away from it. We must not try and sugarcoat it. Municipal officials, politicians, working with local businesses or big business, they are responsible for the collapse of our infrastructure, water and sanitation. It's a fact. I'm not going to renege on that. That is what is happening.
So what's your plan since you know about this? What's your plan?
No, I can't have a plan. I'm not a municipality. I'm the Deputy Minister of Water and Sanitation. Currently, I'm delegated to deal with pollution of our water resources. I can't go to, I can have conversations with municipalities and say, what are you doing in order to be able to facilitate a process where you protect your resources, your assets rather, so that they are not prone to theft, vandalism and whatnot. They must give the answers. I can't give the answers.
But as department, you are intervening in some of these municipalities. For instance, in Machabi, there was a money that was given to them to fix the same infrastructure.
Yes. So the Department of Water and Sanitation gives out 2 grants. They give the WISIC and the RB grant, the Regional Bulk Infrastructure Grant, as well as the Water Services Infrastructure Grant. But here's the problem. You give municipalities that grant. You also give them technical support, right? Engineers and so forth and so on. They go there, they advise, and perhaps even they've got a service provider who fixes that infrastructure at a cost to the taxpayer. A year, 2 years later, you come back, that infrastructure is back to square one. That is the reality. How do you then, as a national department, guard against that? The only way in which you can guard against that is to look at your regulations. We're currently undergoing amendments in the National Water Act as well as the Water Services Act. The Water Services Act gives the minister powers to intervene in terms of Section 63. But in order to intervene in terms of Section 63, you must also have a Section 139 in place. A Section 139 can only be put in place by COPTA. However, the amendments now, they are saying, in terms of the blue, green, and the no-drop reports, if those things come out and they say this municipality is failing in as far as the drop reports are concerned, the minister can be able to intervene and say, well, now you municipality as a water services authority, you must now appoint a licensed water services provider who will come and take over the functions and operations of your water and sanitation infrastructure, as is the case in terms of what is happening in Mfuleni. Because in Mfuleni, Rand Water came in, they're under Section 63. What is the downside of Section 63 intervention? The department must fund. So the department often doesn't have money, but municipalities get money, but then the money does not go to where it needs to go. If it does go to where it needs to go, often the contract is delayed, often the contractor is scrupulous, all of those things that we are aware of. And those are the things that we can only do as the national department. Nothing else, nothing more.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks.